Hi, I'm Scrapping Amy with One Mommy Scrapping, where I am planning for happy memories. Today, I'm going to take you through my design process for this layout using my February hip kit. Let's get started. I started a little different with this video with my actual face with the finished product, which is, I don't think, something that I've ever done before. We'll try it out and see how long it lasts. The photo I have today is from Galentines Day 2021. It is my friend Fran and I at brunch. We love to go eat breakfast food together. And since that's what you traditionally eat on Galentine's Day with your best gals, then we figured it would be perfect to scrapbook it. We wanted to also challenge ourselves to use the same supplies. And since we're both part of the Hip Kit Club, I can never say that. Since we're both part of that, we knew we would end up with the same supplies when that collection finally came. It ended up not coming until quite late due to shipping issues, which I can completely understand. So not Hip Kit Club's fault, and I'm okay with that. They're doing a very good job of keeping their customers informed when there are delays. So like we've already got an email about the March kit being delayed, and so she's like, it's fine, we're good. You let us know, that's all we need. This kit was a mix of some Pink Fresh papers, some Echo Park, and I want to say a couple exclusive for Hip Kit, which I like that mix. I wanted to use the circular background because that pulled together all of the colors, pulled together the colors. And so I like to have at least one paper that has everything in it. That helps to tie together other layers well. I'm also inking, instead of with my normal black or brown, I'm inking with weathered wood, which is a pretty smoky blue color. It matched the alphabet stickers and the blue circles quite well. Now, what I was trying to do with that long strip of paper was figure out a base for the title. I end up using Galentine's Date is going to be my title. And I wanted Galentine's to be the blue font that was included with this. But I didn't want that blue font directly on the white background. Because it's so light, it was difficult to see, or would have been. So I needed to essentially mat it on something. This peach paper is the B-side of the circles. So I had some strips left and I decided to try to make that work. Now, where to stick this strip of paper is what I struggled with so very much. It was all over, and you can tell I expected it to be even longer than it was because I inked quite a bit. I'm trying desperately to get those letters to line up. I could not get it to work. I finally was like, this is why I do the bouncy letters in my titles so much, especially with tile letters, because then it's intentionally crooked and not, oh my gosh, I just can't do a straight line and it's going uphill, downhill, or whatever. So anyway, this is going to be the first spot for clusters, and you can see I've set out some of the flowers from the floral pack. Let me tell you, the floral ephemera pack for this the Pink Fresh collection, oh, it is gorgeous. I love all those flowers. I kind of want to get another flower pack just to add those in there. That little cut there was when I had to help my husband with shopping for my 12-year-old daughter because, you know, she was just being tortured that day apparently with shopping with Dad. So overall, I'm actually kind of happy that I ended up having to talk to him because it gave me a chance to step away from the layout for 5 minutes. And then when I came back, it was like all of a sudden I kind of knew a little bit better how I wanted everything to work. Kind of more of where I wanted the clusters for the embellishments and more of the types of clusters I wanted. That one arrow stamp says 24/7, and I so wish I could have figured out a way to make it work, and I don't. It eventually goes back into that package. I end up pulling out the circle or circular ephemera from the Pink Fresh kit or Pink Fresh collection, and I have a circle in each of the clusters. 2 of them have words on it. The one by the title is going to go on. It says favorite. It's a pink one. And then the journaling. I was like, what is that called when you write? I couldn't remember. The journaling I put down, I end up putting a circle that says love it. Now, that love it circle annoyed me because when I peeled it off, the backing stayed on the paper and the color part didn't. So it's like it wasn't sticky. I ended up just having to use some glue for it, which is fine. And then the other flare I used does not have words on it, so I wanted to make sure to include some other type of text in that cluster. The flare has like the little love quick speech bubble thing like you'd use on Instagram. And that's the one where in that cluster is where I included weekend vibes. Whereas the other two clusters, I ended up doing the potted succulents. So that way I've got something text in each, and it's a different text in each. I have a all capital block print for favorite. There's an all lowercase cursive script. And then weekend vibes is almost in like what you'd see in like old movie theaters with the marquee lights. That's what I'm trying to think of. So that kind of, while it's all different, also is working well to pull things together, because then you've got some consistency with what you see for all of the different clusters. So I apparently love torturing myself by cutting one big piece of foam and then trimming it up for every other little size that I want. I was like, why do I do that? I don't know. Anyway, so putting in the different little bits to tuck in here and there from the chipboard sheet, I also go ahead and include a butterfly into each cluster. The one that will go up for the date is the only one that I really needed to be careful with, because it is, I want it to face in, and then the other two are kind of just fit better with the clusters. I don't know. It worked. I was thinking about it when I did it, and now I don't know how to explain it. I always love when that happens. So trying to find some more floral pieces to layer on, because I've got this weird gap between that yellow flower that I tucked under the title and then the pink flower that I placed over the peachy paper with the title. And what I did, and I did this in a couple of them, or actually not a couple of them, I did this in all of them, where I doubled up on the foam. So you have things that are flat on the page, then you've got things that are one layer up, things that are 2 layers up, and then you also have the chipboard. So you have different depths, which helps to create the layers working well together. I am trying to get these last little bits and pieces in. I really like having some of that design spill over from the circle onto the background paper, because to me, it makes the layout seem more alive and just more fun. There's that butterfly I told you that I needed to have with that date. Originally, I thought about putting it kind of at the top of the photo, but I was like, that's not going to work. So I'm getting in my last little bits and pieces. I do not use Nuvo drops on here. I know, I'm shocked as well. But this collection kit did come with enamel dots, and I've said it a few times this year. I'm trying to use enamel dots and get them used up. Then I don't have to feel guilty when I go out and buy all the new colors of Nuvo drops that will be coming out this year. Because let me tell you, the spring ones, oh my gosh, I gotta have them. I cannot wait for them to go on sale. So I chose 3 colors and 3 sizes of these enamel dots: the orange, the yellow, and the green. 1 medium, 1 big, 1 small in each of the colors around. So you get some of that variety in sizes and shapes. And I think that's about it. I'm almost done. So if you enjoyed this video, I would love if you'd give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you are notified whenever I upload or go live. I hope you guys all have a lovely day. Bye.